got the text, his mom died. Do you go to the funeral? It's 11 p.m. Your phone lights up. It's your ex, or someone who knows your ex, letting you know that his mother passed away. You put the phone down, you pick it up again, and then the question hits you like a ton of bricks. Do I go? No one prepares you for this moment. There's no handbook, no HR policy, no group chat that has the right answer. And yet it's one of the most quietly common dilemmas that exists in the messy, complicated, deeply human world of relationships, past and present. So let's talk about it. First, let's acknowledge what makes this so hard. Funerals aren't just about grief, they're about belonging. They're about showing up in a room and implicitly declaring this person mattered to me, and I matter here. When you're an ex, that declaration gets complicated. Did you belong then? Do you belong now? What does your presence say and what does your absence say? There's no universal answer, but there are 3 questions I think are worth sitting with honestly before you decide. Question 1. What was your relationship with her? Not him. Her. This is the question most people skip, and it's the most important one. Your relationship with your ex is one thing. Your relationship with his mother is something else entirely. Did she know your name before she knew you were dating her son? Did she call you on your birthday? Did you sit at her kitchen table, eat her cooking, know the sound of her laugh? Did she show up for you in some way that had nothing to do with him? If the answer is yes, if she was a real presence in your life, someone who saw you and welcomed you, then her funeral is not really about your ex. It's about her. And grief doesn't expire just because a relationship did. On the other hand, if your interactions were surface level, polite but distant, holiday hellos and birthday card signatures, then your absence at the funeral is not a loss. It's simply the natural boundary of what the relationship was. Ask yourself honestly, was she someone to me? Not to him, to you. Question 2. Where do things stand with your ex? This one requires radical honesty because we are very good at lying to ourselves about this. Is your ex someone you've genuinely moved on from, where there's mutual respect, maybe even warmth, but no romantic confusion? Or is there still a live wire between you two, unfinished business, lingering feelings, unresolved tension on either side? Because a funeral is not the place to reopen chapters, and grief makes people vulnerable in ways that can blur lines that should stay clear. If your relationship with your ex is clean, truly clean, then attending can be a beautiful act of respect and humanity. You can walk in, offer your condolences, hug people who need hugging, and leave. No drama, no subtext, just decency. But if things are complicated, if your presence will add emotional weight to an already heavy room, for him, for his family, or honestly for you, that's worth factoring in. Grief is not the time for anyone to navigate your history. This isn't about whether you can handle it, it's about whether everyone can. Question 3. Are you the parent of her grandchild? This one changes everything. If you and your ex share a child, then his mother was not just his mother, she was your child's grandmother. And that relationship, that bloodline, that love, does not dissolve because you and her son didn't work out. In this case, your presence at the funeral may not even be a question of should I go. It may simply be of course I go. You go for your child. You go because you are still, in the most important way, family. You go because someday your child will ask you what you did when grandma died, and you want to be able to answer with something that reflects the kind of parent and person you are. When children are involved, the ex label shrinks. The co-parent label grows, and co-parents show up. So what's the right answer? I'm not going to give you one, and I mean that with full intentionality, because the right answer depends on your specific story, the texture of your history, the temperature of your current relationship, the kind of woman she was, and the kind of person you want to be. What I will say is this: the question itself is worth taking seriously. The fact that you're even wrestling with it says something good about you. It means you understand that relationships, even ended ones, leave real imprints. That people matter. That showing up for someone's grief is one of the most quietly powerful things one human being can do for another. So maybe the more important question isn't, should I go? Maybe it's, who do I want to be in this moment? What would you do? Have you ever been in this situation? Or know someone who has? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to know. Kenyatta Gray writes about relationships, leadership, and the complicated, beautiful gray areas of being human. Follow along for more conversations worth having.